Hey, so I'm going to get right into this video. I'm using a Brother sewing machine, and that's the hair in that bag. Here is the wig cap I took all of the hair off of. And this is the old closure, and you see that she cut it way too much. And underneath it is our wig cap, which is a ventilated wig cap. And I already put my lines on it so I know how far apart I want my tracks to be, which is 1 finger width apart. If you would like to see a more detailed video, just let me know in the comments below on how I did this. This is the hair that I took off the tracks in the previous video, and you are going to see me line it up with the lines on the cap and sew it on. Here I am showing you how to line up the tracks on the wig cap. Those straps, you do not want to sew any tracks on there. That helps you adjust the wig, and make sure you don't sew on that black band either. So first, you're going to take some pins and make sure you pin the track to the cap so the line can be straight. Then I'm going to sew a little bit, and then I'm going to reverse stitch to make sure the track is on there. And then I'm going to continue to sew and do another back stitch when I get to the end to make sure that it's securely on there. And if you want to know what stitch I have on my sewing machine, it's the Z stitch. I find that it secures the track more better than a regular stitch. Now the first track is all done. Here's the second track. And I'm halfway done with the wig now. Right here, I'm showing you how I marked my client's measurements on my canvas head, so I know how far the cap has to stretch. This is a 23 wig block or canvas head. Now I'm almost finished. This is a day later, and I had to wait for my client's closure to come in so I can sew it on. So this is how much I have left, and I'm going to show you how I attach the closure. And this is a silk based closure. This is our virgin hair. And if I didn't mention it before, this is Body Wave. The number one thing I like about silk based closures is you don't have to bleach any knots, but sometimes you have to dye the scalp with Ritz dye so that it can be more close to your color. because this was like a white lady scalp. So the last step that I have to do is sew this closure on and then finish sewing the rest of the tracks on, and I'll be all done. If you would like a class on how to make a wig, let me know in the comments below and I'll make a video especially for you. Here I am all done sewing the tracks on, and I was going to show you guys how to take the plastic cap off, but I lost the footage, so I couldn't show you. But I might do another video on how to take the plastic off the cap, and you will be surprised because this is not your ordinary cap. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and visit the website. The links are in the description box below.